What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to the last video of 2020. It's been a long year for all of us, and it's been just a weird year. It hasn't even felt like a year, it's felt like 2 years. But we are coming back with a review on a shoe I've been meaning to do. I've had it for a couple weeks now, but I've been running into some technical issues. I've had these since I released the J Balvin video, but my computer just flatlined on me, so I've just been dealing with that and holidays and yada yada yada. Now, thank you for tuning in. Happy New Year if you see this in 2021. But if you see this in 2020, in these last 2 days, or one day, last day actually, when this goes up, Happy New Year's. I hope we have a good 2021. I hope I have a good 2020. I hope 2021 in general is better. Now, I really wanted to get into these because this is the last Dunk release of the year. I'm considering Dunks and Dunk SBs kind of separate just for this video. Obviously, the last big hype release is the Bodega Nike SBs and the Hyper Adapt Air Jordan 11s, but I'm only getting one of those. Stay tuned for the first video of 2021. And I just really wanted to get into these because it kind of feels like we're kind of dunked out. The dunk market itself isn't doing as well as it was in the beginning. There's been a lot of colorways, and honestly, this is one of the better colorways, and I'm surprised so many people are kind of sleeping on it. It's the first dunk to release and not break that $200 aftermarket price. So, quick tag picture for those that need it. I'm getting as close as I possibly can, like Dunk High SP. Now, we are looking at the Iowa Dunk Highs. I absolutely love these. I love these. I love Wu-Tangs. I love Goldenrods. I love the Be True to Your School pack. When these came out again as a Nike SB with suede instead of leather, it's always been a favorite colorway of mine. One of the preferred school colorways. And when it comes to the Wu-Tang Dunks, those are just, you know, they're legendary. So let me get these out real quick. All right, so Be True to Your School, Iowa Dunk Highs, however you want to refer to these are just a great collaboration. And I haven't really been able to pick up any of the other Dunk Highs this year. So I don't know if extra laces are a common thing. These are straight from Bait Me, all the way in California. Absolutely love that store. It's the first time I actually won a raffle from them, like this year. It was a consecutive J Balvin win and then these. So I've been pretty blessed when it comes to retail from Bait. It's all raffles. It's all necessarily raffles. But if you haven't heard of Bait, check them out. If you're in the San Fran area or anywhere where their stores are, just check them out. This isn't sponsored, but I'm a big Bait fanatic. Been a Bait fanatic since ASICS days, and I love them. So getting straight into the shoe, you are met with golden hues or yellow hues, however you want to call it. Black toes, black, and there's something I really want to touch up about this leather. A lot of people are saying it's shitty, it's plastic, it's however you want to call it. But in reality, it's a $110 shoe. I was expecting $110 leather. Leather, I see, like, I have Sambas that I wear on a daily. Those are actually synthetic leather. These aren't as plastic feeling, in my opinion. It is a really thin leather, so everything has kind of a give to it. But the leather's not bad. Too many people are sleeping on these because of that reason. I do have a little error on mine where this one's kind of like dented in and this one's like perfectly like peaked. So quality control is something that's to be expected for a $110 shoe. Let's take a look at the left pair. Other than that little dent, you can kind of see it right here. Other than that, they're pretty good. I mean, glue stains, you can't really fight glue stains. I'm gonna get as close as the leather as I can. So now you can kind of tell what exactly you're expecting when you buy this shoe. It has a nice give to it. It isn't premium in the sense of like I'm expecting the best leather ever. But $110 dunks, $100 dunks. I don't know really what you guys expect out of these. Going back to the fact that these aren't really hyped, it does seem like we're a little fatigued when it comes to dunks. Especially knowing that in 2021, in January alone, there's 5 different dunk releases in just the span of January. And they are gonna start hitting foot shops. So certain ones like the UNLVs, the Dunk Low that was used for Off-Whites, I have that video up on my channel. Those are releasing obviously the not haptic version, and you're gonna see them at Champs, you're gonna see them at Foot Locker, except with the Flex system. I hate the Flex system, FLX system. I hate it. I haven't been able to cook at Champs or Foot Locker since 2018, probably, since Yeezys were resellable. And it sucks, but we are going to be introduced with more dunks, so I understand if you guys don't want to buy Resell anymore on these, but in my opinion, these outbeat Michigans in a sense. And Michigans are going for a steady 250, 260. Spartans are going for the same price range, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't checked in a while. I wasn't able to touch those, but the leather build's the same. Everything's the same. To me, the black and yellow is just more of a classic colorway, especially with that sample that was like introduced. There's only 24 pairs of those. And these goldenrods, Be True to Your Schools, and obviously these, but like the older versions, the 99s and stuff like that, are the only real chance of you actually getting those. So we are introduced with just a yellow insole with a Nike logo right there, plush little insides. Honestly, you just can't go wrong with Nike Dunk Highs. Now, I don't necessarily think Nike or Dunks are going to be dead again. I know it's kind of a rough way to say it, but for a while, Nike SB and Nike Dunks kind of fell off, especially with the Yeezy era, with the Runner era. A lot of those eras back, like when I started collecting in 2006, Dunks were all the rage. Well, they're starting to get all the rage. It was still Air Jordan, and we had a nice amount of retros, and Dunks were starting to like pop off. But then around like the 2010s, 2011s, runners became way more relevant. They've always been relevant in the UK, but coming over to America, we saw more ASICs, we saw more designers, we saw more shops just do those type of runners. And it was just super nice. It was just super nice. But in response to that, the dunk market just crashed. The cool thing was not Dunks, it was runners, and then it moved to Yeezys, and then it migrated back to Nike. And now, obviously, there's a bubble right now. There's a market bubble when it comes to Dunks themselves. You obviously know this if you've been paying attention, especially with people like Travis Scott reviving Dunks, which I don't think it's necessarily the case, but it definitely helps. Seeing him, like he wore the Wu-Tang Dunks for his McDonald's promotion for some reason. I remember that it's like stuck up here. But yeah, I don't get why you guys aren't hyping these up. But that does mean people that want them can get them for an affordable price. I absolutely say if you don't mind dishing out $180 resell for these, do it. It's a lot better than $200. You won't really be dissatisfied with this. It's classic. It goes with a lot of things. You can wear them down. And that's just going to be my review on these. I hope you guys have a fantastic New Year's Eve, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Next year, technically. Unless you're watching this in 2021, then I'll see you in my next video. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe, do the thing. We have a goal. I have a goal. 2021, I'm gonna hit those K-subs. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Let me know down below if you guys want to give me like legit check guides on a certain type of shoe that I managed to cop for retail. Those are always like, give me content. Give me content, I'll make content. Love you guys. Peace.